Hi guys, Kaze here. Welcome back. We're back with Destiny's Princess, back with Nobunaga Oda in the Hell of Heaven with ending B. Ending 2. However you want to put it. Alright, so let's get this going, guys. Let's find out how this ending will happen. Hopefully I won't cry like last time, right? Oh, I hope not. Please don't be sad. I didn't know when the strange occurrence had happened. Was it when I defeated Rokako Takiori? Or perhaps it was after the dagger was destroyed. The heavens. I woke up to Nobunaga's voice. I rode with Nobunaga as we left Rokako Kanoji Castle. I started to doze off. As Nobunaga held on to me, I heard worry in his voice. It was strange as nothing agitated him. What's wrong, Nobunaga? Nobunaga looked at me with his kind eyes. He had started doing that since last night. Sorry, did I wake you? Yeah, but it's okay. He cuddled closer to me and looked up at the sky. Huh? I was confused and tilted my head. No matter how I looked at it, he was acting strange. I hadn't slept for very long, yet the sky was dark. It was like the nighttime. It was a mysterious sight. The trees around us still looked bright, and the horse acted normally. And yet, it was like the sky was the only thing that had turned to night. When did this start happening? I don't know. I only noticed it when I realized something was off. Hey, you guys, when did the sky... I looked behind Nobunaga and called out to the vassals. Huh? Where are the vassals? It looked like Nobunaga hadn't noticed either. With a grim face on, he stopped the horse. No one was around us. Is anyone there? There was no reply. What's going on? Could we have taken the wrong way back? I wonder. We might have been tricked by some evil spirit. Nobunaga smiled. I heard you can reveal the spirit's identity by looking under your crotch. Want to try it out? Why? Why, Nobunaga? What the so raunchy. Why? It's like, this is weird all around us. I need to look under your crotch to see if we can find the spirit's identity. Yes, the spirit lives above my crotch. No, thank you. If you insist on it, why don't you do it yourself? With a broad smile on his face, Nobunaga rubbed my head vigorously. You have some guts. Aren't you scared? No, I'm with you after all. As long as I was with him, nothing could scare me. What should we do? Should we search for the vassals or go to the castle first? For a moment, Nobunaga was silent and let out a groan. Even if we search or go on ahead, we might not be able to get anywhere. How so? Look, the path is gone. Huh? Oh, it's around the area. There's really no path. Before I knew it, the path to the castle and the path we just traversed had disappeared. This can't be. What in the world was going on? I don't know, but it might be. This was my doing. In the middle of the forest, a man's deep voice came out of nowhere. Okay, I thought it was a demon. My bad. In a flash, Nobunaga asked the perpetrator his name. Who goes there? Come out. Show yourself. We were just together a little while ago. How heartless of you to have already forgotten me. The way you talk. Could it be I was right? Are you a small demon from the dagger? I thought you had disappeared. Goodness gracious, no. I've already been released from the dagger. I would have died for having my container broken. Still, what business do you have? I am sure you didn't come to have idle talks with us. I just came here to grant a small wish the princess made. My wish? What are you talking about? Oh, have you already forgotten? You said it for a short while ago. Please, take me somewhere. As long as the place where I don't have to think about anything anywhere is fine. The small demon spoke in a feminine voice. That was my voice. It felt so strange hearing my own voice come from somewhere in the sky. I didn't make it her own voice, but okay. How is this place? It's a dream come true, isn't it? It's quiet, and you're alone together. Nobunaga forcefully pulled me towards him. Is this all you wanted to show us? A place with nothing around it? Unlike the princess, you lack any sort of charm. After it spoke in a loathsome voice, it pulled itself together and fixed its tone. Well, it's fine. When you're tired of each other, you should go down that path. I'm sure you'll find something interesting. Well then, princess, farewell. When you make your way to the underworld, by all means, let me taste that body of yours again. A demon's voice trailed off and the wind blew violently. And suddenly, everything stopped. Everything then returned to how it was. There was no wind or sound, and we were back in the mysteriously bright forest. There was but one difference. There's a dark black hole in my right-hand side. Shall we go? It's useless staying here. The only thing we can do is go. Nobunaga snorted and looked at me. What about you, Kase? Are you going to wait here? Of course not. I'm going with you to the ends of the earth. I don't know where we'll end up. As long as I'm with you, it doesn't matter where we go. I straightened my back and kissed him. Oh, my beloved. After he gave me a deep kiss as if he was returning a favor, Nobunaga looked forward. Let's go. Yes. I held onto Nobunaga tightly. The horse walked into the hole as if it was called by someone. All over in the trees, the space was a huge, open black hole. Just as we passed through the hole, the space around us changed. The horse walked and swayed through the pitch-black path. The sound of Nobunaga's heartbeat was calming. We rode the horse in silence for some time, and then we started smelling something in the air. It smells like something's burning. It does. What could it be? Nobunaga began to speak, but he swallowed his breath. A little past us, I could see a vermilion light. His horns on the horse's rein shook repeatedly. Nobunaga, what's wrong? I just remembered. Nobunaga murmured to himself in a low voice, and then, oh, I don't think this is going to be good. Oh, God. Suddenly, the scenery became bright. Right after I saw that, everything turned yellow and red. Nobunaga and I were sitting and holding each other in some sort of room. What happened to my horse? It was gruesome. In a small room, there were dead bodies sprawled across the floor. Some of them were committed suicide. Others were shot by arrows. They fell with their eyes open. One part of the room had a pool of blood. The floor absorbed it and turned black. Originally, the room had probably been beautiful, but it was filled with cuts and arrows. Through the door, I could see the color of flames. This building was burning. Hondoji. I looked up, and it seemed like Nobunaga was laughing at himself. Through some sort of strange phenomenon, Nobunaga's clothes were now different. I see. I've brought you along with me. Hondoji, where is that? Wait a moment. You said you remembered. Could this place be... Yeah, this is the world I came from. Nobunaga caressed my cheek. You see, princess, I was about to kill myself. I was cornered by a traitor, and he set fire to this temple. He wanted me to commit suicide. That's when I was summoned by you. So that's what had happened. That's probably why Nobunaga had been so lively trying to unify the nations in my world. He tried to accomplish what he couldn't do here in a new world. He wanted to fulfill his wish. Find him! He has to be somewhere around here. Off with his head! I heard voices coming from the hallway. They're so boorish. They won't give someone the time to dance when they're supposed to dance. And I lovingly caressed me. I'm sorry for getting mixed up in all of this. Her race routed. He'll never let me go, but you don't have to die with me. If you pretend to be a servant, they might let you live. I shook my head. I'll be with you for all of eternity. There was no meaning in living in a world without him. It wasn't worth it. We might be going to the underworld. Are you sure you're okay with that? I don't mind. Okay, I'm sorry, it's selfless here. And Nobunaga stared at my face and laughed joyously. This is exactly why I love you so much. He flipped grabbed my waist and indulged on my lips as I bent backwards. It was so intense, the top of my head became dizzy. I'm not afraid. Oh my gosh, it's such a pretty picture. It just looks so cool. All my loved ones had already passed on. The only thing I feared was being apart from Nobunaga. I didn't care. As long as we died in each other's arms at the same time, I wouldn't be scared. Nobunaga put his hand on my face. Behind me, I heard the door open and a number of footsteps. He's here! Ha! You want to be with a woman until the very end. I heard them unsheathe their weapons and their dirty footsteps into flames, exploding. I ignored all of it and firmly held Nobunaga as I lusted for his lips. Girl, come here. We can save your life right now. He spoke in an overbearing voice. For a moment, Nobunaga took his lips away and opened his eyes. I took a peek as well and saw them glare at each other. I don't mind. You can kill this girl along with me. What are you? He said it's fine. Just do it already. Oh. Nobunaga and I looked at each other, smiling. We kissed one more time. The flames were already eating at the room, and the men's bloody armor shined in the light. Nobunaga's lips were soft, yet strong. It was like my body melted just from his kiss. I want to stay like this forever. I wish time would stop. Do it. But, just do it. After their dialogue, I'm gonna cry again. Nobunaga and I were connected by a spear as I'm intoxicated from his kisses. Okay. How in the world is there supposed to be a B to this? Neverland. What? Huh? I was supposed to have died. I blinked over and over. Before I knew it, I was lying in a peaceful and charming room. Is this Hanoji? But Hanoji had been burned down, and more importantly, I was supposed to be dead. Nobunaga? I jumped up. Nobunaga was there. He was lying next to me. Nobunaga! I held on to him. His clothes were sticky with blood, and there's a giant hole in his chest. I shouted as I hugged him. He did die after all. I was the only one who had survived. Suddenly there was something on my shoulder. Huh? It was Nobunaga's hand. What? I looked, and his eyes were open. He was laughing. Okay. I was like, there's two of you. What's happening? What's wrong? Why are you crying? Nobunaga. I held to Nobunaga tightly. I'm so glad you're alive, aren't you? Of course. I'm better than ever. Why did you think I was dead? I mean, we were just stabbed at the same time. And look, there's a hole in your chest. He got up and thoroughly examined his chest. Next, he looked at my chest. There's a hole in your chest as well. Oh, you're right. This is weird. There really was a hole in my chest, but for some reason it didn't hurt. It wasn't itchy. Why'd it have to be itchy? You have such beautiful breasts, too. How unrefined. Where the heck did they stab me? Jeez, this isn't the time to be saying that kind of stuff. Have we died? Yamada snorted and stood up straight. He furiously went to the garden and opened the door. The scenery in front of our eyes was the underworld. Without a doubt, it was the underworld. There was a rough, pointed rocks as well as burning fires everywhere, but dead hung their heads as they followed a demon. There was a harsh punishments happening everywhere. For a while, Nobunaga looked at the scenery in silence. He then smirked. Nobunaga? He looked over the scenery one more time and nodded. Great. I like it. Princess. Yes? I'm going to take over the underworld. Ha? Oh, you. No matter where he went, he was always the same. I replied, feeling a little exhausted. How do you like the scenery? It's littered with demons and the dead. They're worth controlling. Are you sure? What's wrong? Well, I have a long phrase, princess. You don't like this place. No, of course not. I forced a smile. The small demon in the dagger said he would meet again in the underworld. Plus, I'm sure Rikaku took Yori's here as well, right? It wouldn't be bad if you punished them first. That's exactly why I chose you. Nobunaga nodded in satisfaction. Before I knew it, the hole in his chest had been filled. There was an elegant horn on his head, and I noticed I had one too. What? But I... What? Did we just become... Are we demons? I don't know, I'm like seductive ass demon and he's just like badass demon and I'm what the fuck? Okay. A hole in my chest was gone along with a small horn on my forehead. Oh no, I wonder if these will get in the way when we kiss. I want to test it out. I came close to Nobunaga and we kissed. It was different from how, when we were humans, our tongues were sharp and groped each other's. You have gotten better. For some reason, the horn looked good on my husband. His fangs were also manly. Maybe I was in love with the demon from the start. What was there to dislike? Even if we had horns, I loved him, and he loved me in return. Nothing had changed. Nobunaga went down to the underworld from the veranda. He put his hand out toward me. Come with me, a demon of the sixth heaven, my demon princess. It'd be my pleasure to go with you. I smiled and took Nobunaga's hand. Okay, that was the end. Well, we got to stay together. And then became really awesome looking badasses. Oh my god. Alright then, I'll see you guys in the next episode. We'll be doing the extras, sequel, date scenario, and gallery. I do wonder how in the world our sequel's gonna go, which ending it's gonna follow. So that's gonna be interesting. Maybe demon time? I don't know. So, we'll see how that goes. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye guys, Kaze out.